night, Oscar. Oscar's taking a little nap. Someone is tuckered out. Chance, you want to sleep up here? Are you not gonna fall down? You want to sleep in your own bed? No? You want to sleep in my bed? Okay. You're a funny little fella. Okay, I put the blanket back on, okay? Good night. Have a good nap. There you go. Don't fall off the bed though, okay? Gotta be careful. Hello, hello. I am about to make some soup. Man, my mouth is so red. I just brushed my teeth, so don't mind me. I look like I just ate tomato soup, but I didn't. Actually, I didn't eat anything yet. I had breakfast early this morning before we headed out to Nashville. You're eating oats right now? Well, I'm glad to see that you're eating something, Marco. I was already about to send you some food to Ohio or deliver it myself. So yeah, I'm glad. I made myself some iced coffee. Usually I'm a tea person, as you know, but special occasions require special measurements, special, you know what I mean, special steps. Having people around me all day for multiple days, here in my mouth, is fun, and I'm really enjoying it, but I definitely need some coffee because I'm a very introvert person, and if people visiting me for a couple of days, I need some coffee or tea to keep me going. But yeah, we had a really good time. Today we went to Nashville and explored the downtown area a little bit. I want to do a Nashville live stream, but Mark, I think it was a good idea what you suggested. Getting my knife, start the cooking. I like the idea of recording the walk downtown with my on my with my camera, and then just putting it up for you guys, and then do a live stream talking and explaining to you what we see, because in Nashville there's so much live music that I don't think I could live stream without getting copyright strikes. So I'm probably gonna pre-record it, mute it, and then just have a conversation with you guys afterwards. Hi Joshan, I hope I pronounced it right. How is everyone doing? Hi Nabil, welcome, welcome. We are making some soup today. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am doing good. I just got back from the city and I'm back in the countryside now. And I like the city, but it's definitely, especially Nashville, gets really busy and very loud. So, hi Thomas. I'm glad to be back home. It's nice for a couple hours, but I don't think I could do city living anymore, like not downtown at least. Maybe in the on the outskirts. But yeah, definitely a lot of people. But it's not as bad as summer. In summer, Nashville gets really crazy. Hi to Canada. Kelly mod. I have a couple mods, and usually I need to know you for a little bit, you know, before I can make you my mod. I appreciate the offer though. So yeah, if you stick around and I know you, you can definitely be mod one day, but so far I only have mods that I've known for quite a bit. Just, you know. I am making, hi Shuriken, how are you doing? I just got back from Nashville, so shall I say, hey y'all, howdy howdy. How are you doing? I'm back from the Howdy Town, Howdy City, or Music City as people call it here. I'm making a rice chicken soup for my husband and my in-laws. They're gonna come over later, and I don't have much food at home or in the fridge, but I always get enough for making a soup. So that's what we're making today. So I'm just chopping some carrots and onions and some celery and just make the base for the soup. So yesterday we had really bad weather, but luckily nothing serious happened in my town. So just a little bit of hail and wind and a ton of lightning. It was like a lightning show out there. I filmed it a little bit. It was really crazy. Sorry for that noise. My cat is destroying our shoe cardboard or box. Show you. She loves making a mess. Yeah, keep going. You're on camera now. Oh, now you don't do it? I see you. I know that it's you. She's so funny. But how was the weather where you guys are? If anyone's from America here, I know some people are definitely from America here, my friends that I already know. But how is everyone else? Or how did you guys deal with the weather yesterday? Was it bad where you are, or were you just sleeping through it? Because I think it was mostly at nighttime for most people. Yeah, it definitely was a little sketchy. And we were under a tornado warning for a little bit. So that's when I hopped off my live stream and went to the first floor of our building, just in case. And there were a couple other people, but not many. Surprisingly, I felt like me and maybe like 2 or 3 other people in the house are the only weather-aware people. The rest just goes to bed and hopes for the best, I guess. I mean, that's one way of living. Maybe that's less stressful and a little bit better for the, I don't know, maybe it's healthier to think like that and not get stressed out or stressed over things like weather. And in the end, nothing happened, luckily. I am doing pretty well. Need to hop in the shower and wash off all the pollen real quick, but I'll be back in a few. Oh yeah, the pollen, I got you. I just saw it yesterday here on the sidewalk, how the yellow dust from the pollen is everywhere, and all the cars are super dirty, and especially if you're sensitive to pollen, it's definitely a good idea to wash that all off. That can help a lot. Hi Wakas, how are you doing? Hi Amin. I will try the lavender colored baseball cap tomorrow. Are we talking about the purple one, or did you get a new one? Oh yeah, you ordered a couple more, right? You said. I have to check out the colors, the new ones. Did you post it in a live stream? Carrots. Got a piece of carrot in my hair now. Hi Bo. I am making a chicken and wild rice soup real quick. It's one of my favorite soups to make. For myself, I make it without the chicken, but if I make it for other people, I use chicken. I always have some in the freezer for Oscar's meal prep. It's not bad chicken, it's very normal meat. It's not spoiled or anything. I just personally don't like to eat meat, so I only have meat in the fridge or freezer for Oscar, but if I cook for other people, I just take some out to cook it. And also comes in handy because tomorrow I will cook for Oscar, my dog, for everyone that's new. Hi, Camel. And then I'm gonna cook Oscar's food tomorrow with the rest of the chicken. So now I'm chopping the onion. It's definitely a very easy meal, but a lot of chopping. Or not a lot, but a little bit. But I don't mind it. It was a little rainy today. It's still rainy. It's definitely a gray day and very chilly. It feels like winter again. It was super hot a couple days ago. But with those storms and those or storm cells on the tornadoes blowing through this area, it definitely cooled down a lot. It brought all the cold weather from the north down here. So it's definitely winter again for a day or two. And then it's gonna heat up again. And because of that, we're gonna get another storm center on Wednesday. So get ready for that, guys. It's gonna be stormy again pretty soon. Greetings to England. Yes, I agree. Greetings to England, bro. Are you vegan? I used to be vegan for many years. At the moment, here in Tennessee, I'm back at vegetarian, just because it's not super easy to be vegan here in America, or in Tennessee at least. Probably in California or bigger cities it is. But for myself, I do cook vegan, but now sometimes I eat some eggs that friends bring me from their own chickens or local farms where I know they're like treated nicely and all that. So I don't mind having an egg once in a while. And also when I get invited by friends, it's easier for them to provide something vegetarian than fully vegan. So at the moment I would say probably 85% vegan and 15% vegetarian, if that makes sense. Like I eat a little bit of feta cheese or something once in a while. But yeah, I like to stick with everything plants or grains. This is what I prefer. Your country have evening? It's not evening yet, it's getting there. It's afternoon right now. You know, hi, it's gonna rain for the next 4 to 5 days straight through. Oh, really? I'm sorry. You get all the good weather, Marco. Here, luckily, it's only, I think, until Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. And then Thursday should be nice again. My eyes are burning again from the onion. Is my pot washed? No, of course not. Every time the pot that I need is not washed, so we're gonna do this real quick. You had a very peaceful stream today, Marco. You guys can still hear me, hopefully. And it was funny to see that just when you mentioned that yesterday you had so many people from different countries, you just got some new people from other countries too. I think South Africa, I never had anyone from South Africa on my stream. So that was the first time I saw it. Okay, our pot is clean. So we can get started. And there's no real recipe to this dish. I make it a little bit different every time, just whatever I have in my fridge. But we usually start with onions. That's what I always do. Getting rid of this little piece of butter that I still have in the fridge. Here in England it rains sometimes every other day, but it's been good so far and it's been only windy. Okay, that's good that you didn't have too bad weather. I heard that England is very rainy, and the only time I've ever been in England was in London a couple years ago. 6 years ago, I think, something like that, maybe 7. And it was raining, which was funny. We were only there for 3 days and it rained. Two a.m. Oh, it's nighttime where you are, Hassan? Yes. Okay, my butter is warming up so far. Well, I hope the weather stays nice, though. I hope it's warming up for you. Here it's definitely getting there. Yesterday was, or 2 days ago, was so hot. It was so warm. I was wearing shorts and t-shirt. Yesterday was the first day ever that I was scared. The whole house was shaking. Oh, really? Was that bad? I watched the weather report when I hopped off my live stream in Ohio too. Just keeping an eye on it. And the storm center was still pretty south of Columbus and east. But it was probably just so strong that you could still feel the impact from it, which is crazy. Storms are so scary. I don't like it either. I got really scared yesterday too when they rolled in and when we were in the red square, like the tornado warning and not just the watch. It always gets my heart rate up, which is good since I don't go to the gym at the moment. At least the storms get my heart rate up if it's not me working out. So at least something, I guess. Doing my own HIIT training or whatever it's called. HIIT training without actually training. Okay, I'm gonna fry those onions for a little bit and I'm gonna chop up those carrots. Stay safe, people in America. Thank you so much, Bo. We try our best. We can't guarantee, but we'll try. A watched pot never boils, so be careful. True. You can never look. Only if you walk away, it will burn. And tricky stuff. But please always watch your pot. It's dangerous. My husband is one of those people, when he is done cooking, he takes it off the stove and then he forgets to turn off the stove. So I always tell him, when you're done cooking, make sure to always turn off the stove first and then take the food off. So make it a habit. Same with the oven. And the carrot. I got a monster cookie today in Nashville, by the way, for breakfast. I was in Taco Bell just using their restroom. And funny fact, in Nashville, in downtown, like the Broadway area, everything has live music. So even the Taco Bell, I don't know, Taco Bell is probably just an American thing, but Taco Bell is just like a fast food restaurant where you have stuff like burritos and a little bit more Mexican inspired food. People love it here, they go crazy for it. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, I went to the Taco Bell and even there they have live music in. It's super funny. Like imagine you walk into a McDonald's or a Burger King or something and then you just see like live music in it, you know. It's just funny to see, but in Nashville everywhere is live music in every corner. So I just talked about it earlier. It's a little bit hard to do a live stream there without getting in trouble with the music in the background. So yeah, gotta figure out how to do that. But yeah, anyways, I was in the restroom and Taco Bell and came out and then Colton was waiting for me outside. for the cookie, like this big. I think, yeah, like this, like a small size pizza, medium size pizza. And guess what? I was like, who's supposed to eat that cookie? That's huge. Well, 5 minutes later, it was gone. It was really delicious. So next time I go there, I'll show you guys the cookies. And they got candy stores and ice cream everywhere and boots, obviously, since we're in Yeehaw, Nashville. So you get the boot stores, the cowboy hat stores, the belt stores where you can buy those like belt thingies. What's it called? Forgot. I can't think of it. You know what I mean? Those decorative belt things and everything that makes you look like a cowboy. The husband is back from his run. You guys, a Taco Bell in England? How cool. I didn't know that. Okay, I learned something here. Thank you, Bo. I did not know. There's one in my town, I think. Nice. Are you thirsty? Thirsty? Are you thirsty, goat? Yeah. I'm making a soup right now. No problem. Oh, can you feed them? They're going crazy right now. We are in the central Ohio Valley here in Columbus. But you're a little bit, yeah, she is. Susie's having fun biting into the box. You're a little bit north of Columbus, right, Marco? So you're not...
He lives near Columbus?
Yes. Why?
Is that near Cedar Point? I don't know if that's near Cedar Point or not.
Marco, my husband asked if that is close to Cedar Point, like that amusement park. Is it an amusement park? Yeah, he went there as a kid, I think, to the amusement park. So he talked about it a couple times. But he really liked the Cedar Point as a kid. I've never been there, and I don't even know where it is. But I know they did school trips there. Nice little.
Pets. I give my pets.
Pets.
You give me pets, I give you food. Pets.
Marco says he thinks so. Could be. I don't know. You'd have to look it up, Shetzi. What's up? Are you exhausted? Are you exhausted?
Yeah.
He was on a run and he was gone for an hour. Yeah, exactly 1 hour. So good job.
I'm trying to do the Murph challenge.
What's that?
Military workout.
He's doing a military workout.
It's from a famous Navy SEAL.
A Navy SEAL workout.
Yeah, he died.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's that workout?
I think it's.
Hey, welcome back, Shuriken.
I think the basic one is you have to have a plate carrier on or a weighted vest. Run for 1 mile.
Run for 1 mile.
100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and a mile run again.
So 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, push-ups, air squats.
But it's kind of far from that little outside gym, so it's like 2 miles there. So I did 2 miles there. I did 25 pull-ups, 60 push-ups, and then 100 air squats. And then I was like, I'm tired. And then I ran the 2 miles back.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
You did 200 push-ups? No, 60. 60, right?
Huh?
You did 60 push-ups.
60 push-ups, yeah.
Okay. How many pull-ups?
200 push-ups? Yeah, 200 push-ups.
No, 60, right?
It's 100 it's 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then a mile run back.
Yes. Sounds exhausting. Meanwhile, I'm just standing here and cooking. By the way, we watched a documentary, or what was it? Like an informative video yesterday about how bad cooking is for you. Because lung, I don't want to say the C word, but the disease that starts with a C, you can think of it. So the lung C incidents are way higher in women, in non-smokers, and it's increasing in non-smokers because women usually cook more often and usually on a daily basis. So cooking depends on what you're cooking too and what oils you're using and if you eat meat or not, can increase the likelihood
I'm gonna drink some matcha tea.
of the lung disease. Shuki, my husband, is drinking some matcha tea that doesn't happen often. You've been craving it for the last couple of days, surprisingly.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
He
yummy.
didn't like it in the beginning. He said it tastes like pond water. So
It is pond water. Don't get me wrong.
It's still pond water?
It's pond water.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you don't enjoy the taste at all?
I just do it for the health reasons. I don't think anybody does it for the taste.
Oh, sure. I can show you something that's related to tea. Not beauty at the same time.
Hey.
I'm hiding the brand just because I don't want to do advertising, but this is like a mushroom elixir, so it's a mushroom tincture. It uses reishi, chaga, turkey tail, and so it's an infusion out of those mushrooms. 600 milligrams of each mushroom, and then it has some ceremonial matcha, organic, and some vanilla extract, and that's it. It's really good. I like it a lot. Yep. Very cool, Taxi. Can you use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, sweetie, of course.
And you gotta close the matcha lid if you're done with it, please.
What's up?
You gotta close the lid. It's going bad if you don't.
Thank you.
Let me read all your messages, guys. Sorry. We're just looking forward to the rain, washing air clean, but we barely got any. Into a paste in the ground. Yeah, that's basically what happened here. It still rained a lot, don't get me wrong, yesterday when the storm came in. But today was just a little sprinkle, and mainly when we were walking around in Nashville, so it was a little bit annoying that it happened while we were walking around. We need hubby in the stream. Thank you for all the reactions, Marco. I just saw them all coming in earlier. And you got the hubby in the stream. People don't really understand how heavy plates are until they've worn them. They are a workout on their own. Yes, I agree. He used to go on those rocks all the time with the plates on. Rusty, are you eating Susie's food? No. Poor girl. She was just sitting there watching him eat her food. Matcha's interesting stuff for sure. Welcome back, Bo. And matcha tea, does it have any benefits? Yes. So, like I said, I'm not an expert on anything, but it definitely has some benefits. It has, I can't think of it right now. It's on the tip of my tongue with P. Some plant compounds, phenols. Is it phenols? No, it's not phenols. It sounds wrong. That can be protecting your cells. It's kind of like an antioxidant, so it can protect your cells from damage. Rusty! Potent! Rusty eats his food. Again. Rusty, you're the worst. He's even licking her bowl. You are so naughty. I know. You're upset. Shucks, I know. So mean to you. I'm gonna get her some more food. He's so mean to her. Can't believe it. I have to stand there and watch them eat. And yes, I am hiding the cat food in the bathroom. Because they can't really get up there. But they found a way. Rusty is really the most lazy cat I ever had. But if it comes to him trying to eat food, he'll turn into Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible. It's kind of funny, to be honest. Like, it's annoying, but it's also a little bit funny to think that he's finding a way to climb up here. from the ground. But yeah, I wish I could see you climbing up there, you, whatever you are. Showing you my absurd art. I like drawing weird stuff. I know it's not very appropriate, probably. But yeah, I like frogs, so why not? And usually when I print it, or when I draw it, I'll print it out so it's like a little bit shinier than just the drawing. Let's get some food for a little sushi. Well, my food is probably burning. Oh well. Sus Moose. Think she's. Moose, come here. This is yours now. I know. Look who's coming. And back we go. A barbecue session can be equivalent to a pack of cigarettes. Yes, I totally agree with that after I watched that yesterday. I heard about it before, that people living close to restaurants that use a lot of or cook a lot of meat have higher risk of developing the lung-C. So, and chefs in general. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about the barbecue session because there's a lot of burning involved in it. That looks cool. Target fungus is practically magic. Great as a fire tender too. I did not know about the fire tender. Okay, very good to know. Rusty, are you eating it again? Oh my goodness. This cat is driving me insane. He has a eating disorder. Is that a word that I can't say on live stream? But he definitely has one. And that's a real thing for cats too, or animals too, unfortunately. So I hope he will get better at one point, but I don't really see an end to it. I really try, but I can't watch them the entire time they're eating because they're eating so slow. Or at least my little one is eating slow. And barbecue is no good. My stream made it unharmed. Yay, that's good. Good news. Rusty, stay away. Congratulations, Marco. It's practically a miracle. I agree. Yeah, I was like, I watched the whole stream except for the last 10 minutes because my battery didn't make it all the way through. My phone battery was already low. And sometimes I don't realize it until it's too late. But I was thinking, he didn't say anything bad, so this time it probably won't get deleted. But then I was thinking, well, YouTube will find some reason to delete it, just because it always happens, I feel like. But I'm glad this time it didn't get deleted. The crazy frog art is cool, I love it. Well done, thank you. I don't know what was happening when I draw that, but or drew that. I think that was in Canada, if I'm not wrong. I was solo traveling in Canada and I was couch surfing. I don't know if you guys ever did couch surfing, but it's basically, it's an app where you can text people like Airbnb kinda, just that it's for free, so you can ask people, or people can make their profile on Couchsurfing and offer their house or their couch or a room for people to spend the night at. Usually it's just for 1 or 2 nights. And that's what I did when I went to Canada for the first time. And I was staying in this nice couple's house, and they offered me something that you can get in Canada, which can be really strong. Broccoli, if you know what I'm talking about. Usually I don't do it, but I wanted to try it once in Canada, and it was really, really strong. And the next day I was like really it was not nice. Like it was really, I don't know, it was really, they had cats and I felt like the cats were like staring into my soul. Just that kind of experience was like super weird and it kept going for hours. So that next morning I drew that frog. I don't know why this came to my mind. So it looks psychedelic. Yeah, I agree. That's probably, yeah, because of that night before. Our third cat cannot pace herself. The other two are fine. Yeah, Mark, when you told me about that claw or those claws being stuck in the other cat, I was like, what? That sounds pretty intense. So yeah, I am not surprised you're keeping them apart now. I'm really sorry that it's not getting better or even worse maybe. Lady Cat has a tremendous appetite. She's so old that she can't keep weight on now, but all that eating is what's keeping her feeling good. I'm so glad to hear that. Very cool. Happy to hear that Lady Cat is still having a great appetite and that the food is keeping her happy and healthy. How old is Lady Cat again? Shuriken is, I think, 23, right? I just remember how shocked I was when I heard about it the first time. Broccoli, yes. Thank you, Fauzi. I appreciate it. Hi, Karalios Antaniosis. Are you from Greece? If I may ask. The name sounds Greece to me. Can you croquet? No, I can't, but I have a friend and she croquets for me or for my dog, for Oscar. I can show you something that she croqueted for him. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because I touched the chicken. 22. So cute. That's amazing. Good for her. And you. You're doing something very right, Shuriken. Ataniosis. I think when it ends on a Ios, it's usually a Greek name, if I'm not wrong. Or OS. I am from Greece. Nice. Just, I don't know. I'm a linguist, so I have a little bit of knowledge for where words or names come from. I don't have much knowledge, but a little bit. A little bit. Okay. Here, Bo, for you, because you asked about the croquet or crochet. I hope that's what you're referring to, if I read it wrong. Right. So she made that little hat. My cats can wear it. My big cat can fit it too. And I have more, but I don't know where the rest is. I have it in another drawer, I think. Then I got this little hat, and Oscar's ears will go through here. It's so cute. And we got a little collar, and in blue. This is for the cat. It's a little smaller. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? Good to see you. I just showed Bo or the chat Oscar's little crocheted or crocheted hats. Isn't that so adorable? He doesn't like wearing them, but I still make him wear them sometimes. It's not that it's like hurting him or anything. He just doesn't like anything on his head, but for a photo or something, I'll put it on real quick. So. He will be okay for those 2 minutes. And I'm making a chicken rice soup right now, Alex, in case you were wondering. I just got back from downtown Nashville and it was raining and cold and windy, so I was craving some hearty soup right now. So I'm making it because the in-laws are gonna be here later, and I'm gonna make them some food when they get here. So I already roasted my vegetables. Now I'm gonna throw in the chicken. How are you doing, Alex? Yesterday we had some bad storms here in America, so Marco was under a tornado warning, and we were too. Shuriken was fine, luckily. Sorry guys, washing my hands real quick. Cooking is your favorite hobby? That's awesome. Mine too. At least for the last couple of years. It used to be drawing now, or just like painting, and now it's cooking for the last 6 years or so, or 7. Cool hats, and I did take crocheting, but I like to knit. I should make a video where I knit with Shuriken. That's cool, that's a good idea. That'd be really cool. You should do that. And you could show us how to knit, because I have no idea how to knit. I don't know how to crochet. My friends crochets my stuff for the dog. I call me cooking, I forgot everything. I totally get that. Yeah, cooking is like kind of like meditation a little bit for me too. Just focusing on the food, not thinking, or sometimes I do think, but it's more like, you know, like good thoughts, if that makes sense, or just getting my thoughts back in order. So yeah, I love it too. So, and you know what? Greek food is my favorite food. I could eat it every single day. I actually got some feta cheese from Greece right now in my fridge. I can't resist it. Feta cheese from Greece is my favorite thing ever. And I also got one thing I bought yesterday. I got these yesterday. Chinese capers, and it says product of Greece. I don't know if you can see it. I love capers. So good. What is your favorite thing to cook? Caralios. Just say that right, Caralios. Is there a short version for your name so I can pronounce it more easily? I don't want to mispronounce your name. Do you have a nickname or something? Feta cheese is also my favorite. Yay, nice. Yeah, it's so good. I can put it in everything. But yeah, if I could pick one kitchen or one cuisine that I would have to eat forever, it would be Greek food. Thanks for asking, I'm good, and not to rub it in, but UK has had the best 2 days of weather yet this year. But as long as you guys are all safe and well, did you visit Charles and the gangs and storms? I'm glad, first of all, that you have good weather. So, you're not bragging, we're happy for you. We had some nice weather too, except for the storms, and we're gonna have some more storms on Wednesday, I believe. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you have great weather. You deserve it. And yes, I have seen Charles and the others this morning. I was there, and I fed them this morning early, and they're doing well. I didn't see all of them, but a couple of them, so I think they all made it safely through the storms. And I might go there again later tonight after we ate dinner with the family. So all I'm doing right now is roasting. Great. Typical me. Let's use a fresh one. I'm just roasting the meat right now with the vegetables. Usually I do that step way earlier, like while the vegetables are roasting, but the meat was still frozen because I didn't take it out early enough. So I put it in now. And you guys already know I have a messy kitchen when I cook. It gets messy in here. So this is not Instagram worthy cooking. This is very realistic cooking. Not trying to act like I'm super non-chaotic in the kitchen. Thanos. Thanos is your short version. I know Thanos. Isn't that also in what movie is that? Avengers? I think in Avengers someone is called Thanos. Em and I both love to cook. It's great to have two people working at once. Gets everything done so much faster. Yeah, maybe you should suggest that to the hubby. I'll tell him about that. I believe that it's so much faster. I also heard that some couples do, one does the cooking and one does the cleaning. And some couples do the cooking and the cleaning at the same time. Oh, I need the broth real quick. I'll be back. I'm going to add a little dash of wine just because I love the flavor of wine in food. It's going to cook out. Make sure to really heat it up so the alcohol evaporizes. Thanos, cool name. Yeah, I agree. That's a cool name for sure. Everything in the pan is looking awesome. Thank you. We also keep up with dishes while we work so there isn't a pile at the end. I came up with, yeah. I know, that's usually the way to go. I hate having all the dishes in the end after the cooking because you're just excited for the food and then you eat and then you end up with all those dishes you gotta clean. So it's definitely not very fun, but sometimes it's meditative. And I'm reading a lot of books right now where not religious books, but not spiritual books either, more like Zen Buddhism books, like the books I showed you the last time, where it's about like practices, about not getting upset about the things that you have to do, like chores and all that, and really enjoying, or not necessarily enjoying everything that you do, but trying to do it like calmly and really be present in the moment where you do it, even if you wash the dishes. And it's about like how you do it, you know, instead of getting like stressed out about it. You just accept it and simply do it, staying calm, and yeah. So I'm trying to get better at that. I'm adding a little bit more water. And I put my lid on and then I let it simmer for a little bit. If I could find the lid, I think it's in here. So I put the lid on, let it simmer. So so the flavor gets cooked out of the bones and everything in the skin. So the broth gets a little bit richer, and then later I will add some cream because I still got some cream left from the cake that I made the other day, the chocolate cake. And what else I'm gonna add? Some thyme and some herbs, some rosemary, and garlic. I forgot the garlic. I'm gonna chop that now. Where's my garlic? Over here. Lamb with mint. That sounds good. I love lamb, grilled or stew or roasted. I love lamb. Nice. Lamb chops with garlic. Yes. That is the last time I had lamb actually was in Mongolia, I believe, when they offered that as a welcome meal, like a ceremonial meal. That's the last time I had lamb. Said that earlier I prefer to eat vegan or vegetarian food, but I remember that the taste of lamb is really good. This one, idea of calmly completing whatever needs to be done is excellent, but sometimes easier said than done. Yeah, 100%. It's not always easy, that's for sure, and I always have to remind myself. Yesterday I practiced it a little bit when I was doing the laundry, and I had a pile of laundry I needed to fold, and I was not upset about it, but I wasn't really excited about it either. But then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to really fold those white t-shirts really neatly and nicely. So I really put a lot of effort into it, and I really like made sure I read a Marie Kondo book. I don't know if you guys know her. She's a Japanese organizing talent, and she wrote many books, and she talks about folding clothes and how you should like put love into every touch that you give the clothes or stroke, you know. So I tried to do that very nicely, and it felt much better actually. Like it put me in a better mood, and I was actually starting to enjoy what I was doing. So it really worked for a little bit, and I was proud when I was done, and it all looked very nice and organized. So it is working. Garlic is in the soup. We a lamb in Ohio for a day of sun. Right? So you're out of lambs now, I guess. And Turkish Adana kebab is made from lamb, is perfect. Oh, Turkish food, I love it. I miss Turkish food in Germany. I'm originally from Germany. Tanos, we have a lot of Turkish restaurants and Greek restaurants. So here we don't have many. So I miss it for sure. Nothing better than Mediterranean food in general. A lot of places here are called Mediterranean places, so it's like a mix out of different Mediterranean countries. Lamb toast with oregano. Oh yeah, good oregano, fresh oregano is always a good idea. I love it. I just had some yesterday in my food. But I think I'm out of my herbs, if I'm not wrong. I'm gonna add some, what's it called? Those green leaves. Can't think of it. I'll find out. I found it. Bay leaves. I like to add bay leaves to my food. It's better if you roast them. They have a little bit of a better aroma if you fry them in the oil or if you roast them with your vegetables. I forgot though. So, and make sure to count the bay leaves, because bay leaves are a hazard. Like when you accidentally swallow them, they're really spiky and they can damage your throat, the inside. So it's really dangerous. Make sure to always count how many you put in, and make sure you take out the exact same amount before you serve it. I got some thyme left, so I'm gonna add some fresh thyme to my cooking. When I can slow down and manage it, I appreciate mundane tasks, really avoiding and making hojicha now, loving every minute of it. That is, yeah, the tea, like the ceremonial tea making is definitely a good way to practice that. That's a very good idea. You watched the Samurai Matcha too, right, Shuriken? I think he talks about that as well. To use that matcha ceremony in the mornings for that reason, just to calm down and get like a structure into your day when you start the day. Okay, just stalks. It smells so good. I love the smell of fresh herbs. Herbs. Whatever you say. I know some people say herbs, some say herbs. I think herbs is the British way if I'm not wrong, and herbs is American, right? I got some thyme left too. You have so many ingredients, thyme, bay leaves. Yeah, I like to use a lot of herbs and flavors. And I forgot I also got some rosemary left, but I don't know if it's still good. Sometimes they get a little dark. I don't know if it's anything bad or if it's just drying out. Still looks okay, I think. So I'm gonna throw in some rosemary as well. And it is boiling over here. So I give it a couple more minutes. Then I'm gonna get the meat out, let it cool down so I can pull the meat off the bones and throw it back in. And I will add the rice. I completely forgot. It's supposed to be a rice soup, so we will need some rice, but I'm gonna wash my rice. I don't like using the rice unwashed because it's not good for you. I think I said that in another live stream before, but rice is usually, especially when it comes from Asian countries, very polluted with pesticides and heavy metals. So washing is one way to get rid of a little bit of that. Using a little bit of white rice and also some brown rice. And it's also good to get organic rice because it means it has a little bit stricter regulations when it comes to pesticides. But it's never a guarantee. Never trust food labels or any labels, really. I want to try your foods. I wish I could let you try, Thanos. If you were my neighbor, you could definitely come over and have some soup with me or us. The Japanese also have a sort of ceremony for brewing sencha, similar to ceremonial gongfu-cha, but I don't know too much about it. Oh, my pot is about to... My lid almost came off the pot because of the steam. I don't know about the sencha one. I know the Chinese tea ceremonies where they have that board where you can pour the water over and the water runs through the board into the drain. And you rinse the cups with the first boiling water, and so they're hygienic and clean. Then you brew the tea. You use not a tweezer, but like a tongue, and then you brew the tea once, and with that you rinse out the cups and basically discard it again. And then you brew the tea a second time, so it's clean, or any impurities are washed out of the first brew. And then you just let it steep for really a short amount of time, depending on what tea you're using. and then you pour it into the little cups, those little mini cups. The first time I saw them, I was like, what? They're like this size, like those tiny little cups. So you, so the first time I almost laughed, but then later on I got it. Like I understood what like why they are so small, because it's just such a specialty. So you're really savoring it, and you're not trying to like chug it down. But I know I don't need to tell you. Drinking, you know all about it, but just in case anyone else is interested in tea. Bye, Marco. Have a good boil some eggs. Have a good egg boiling session or stream. I don't know if you're gonna live stream it or not. Do some mukbang, some egg boiling ASMR. Good luck with the eggs. I added my rice. Watching your cooking videos always makes me want to have something to eat, but it's 11 p.m. Oh, it's nothing open in England at 11 p.m. It's probably similar to Germany. Nothing, especially on a weekday, there's nothing out there to eat, except when you ring the neighbor's door maybe, but who does that? But yeah, Germany is the same. Here in America, chances that you will find something to eat are pretty high at 11, because they know people will have cravings at nighttime. So there will always be a Taco Bell that's open, or a late night McDonald's or Wendy's. So food is always available here, even when you're more in the countryside. Have you ever been in Greece? I have not been in Greece yet, but I would love to go. It's definitely very high up on my list. The closest I've ever been to Greece was in Croatia. I drove there with the car from Germany, so that was quite a journey. I think it was 14 hours of driving, which is still shorter than when I drove from, or my husband, I drove from Tennessee to Colorado. So just so crazy for me to think how big America is, because we were still in the same country, but driving from Germany to Croatia took me less hours than that, even though I was driving Germany, Italy. I was driving through Slovakia, one of those, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Moldova. Is Moldova there too? No, I don't think so. I drove through a couple of countries. I don't want to reveal my bad geography knowledge from Europe. Like, I'm usually good with geography, like for the western part of Europe and the north. But when it comes down to the nitty-gritties down there, it's really hard for me to remember which country is first, because they're all so small, and yeah, it's really hard, but I have to learn it before I do the test, the geography test with my husband I was planning to do. So I got to study a little bit more and try to remember. But yeah, the soup is boiling a little bit longer now, and the rice, so it's gonna be cooked in probably like 20 minutes or so. I have a char pan with a reservoir for the spill water, but I usually just do the dry steep process. You use the gong fu method for all my Chinese teas. It makes the best tasting tea for sure. I agree. Like, I am personally, like I said, I don't have many fancy teas here at the moment, or none at the moment, because I need to use up the teas I have already. But I can't wait to do that again. And yeah, I totally agree with you. That's the best tasting method for sure. So yeah, I'm excited for that once my tea is all gone here. And I also got to talk about that tea can still. Once my the family visit is over, I'll definitely dive into that. Germany on a Sunday, ghost town everywhere. Yes, exactly. It is so empty, like nothing's happening on Sundays. You can only hear the church bells, that's it. You sent Hannah a present. I said to her, I have sent you a gift. She said, you have sent me poison. Any other German words that can be misunderstood? That's funny. Yes, when I first heard gift, I was like, gift? I had the same thought because gift for us is poison. I gotta think of words that have a different meaning. Yesterday, I think I mentioned one, or a couple days ago. Oscar is getting off the bed. I was scared he's gonna fall, so I just picked him up. Handy. So you probably know that from Hannah, but we say handy to our cell phone. So it's not similar to the gift and poison, but it's just a funny word I was thinking about when you asked. That we call a cell phone or smartphone a handy. Yeah, that sounded really weird. Because I know it can have like a weird meaning. But anyways, I just thought it was funny. Because I don't know who was with us. I think it was my husband and our friends in the car. And I was saying something like, hey, can you give me the handy? And they were very confused. They're like, you want a handy? I was like, yeah, my handy. And they're like, huh? And then I told them the handy means smartphone, just to think of them not knowing what I mean. So that was definitely a funny situation. It just reminded me of what you just said. I think you must visit Crete Island at summer, or Kreta. We say Kreta in Germany, Crete. For sure, I would love to. I definitely, if anyone give me the opportunity to move to Greece or Creta or Croatia, I would do it in a heartbeat. I love the Mediterranean. It is so beautiful. Fresh seafood, raki, so many kind of cheese. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, you worked in Crete for 10 years? Nice, that's awesome. Very cool. I really need to go. I know I say that every time that I need to go there and there, but I mean, traveling is not very cheap, but it's definitely on my list. And I always tell my husband that we need to go to the Mediterranean together. Have you been to England? If so, whereabouts? So I have been to England, but only, let me think. I think I've only been once. I really love England, and as a kid I always wanted to live there. I was obsessed with everything England. Like, sounds a little silly probably, but as a kid, or until I was like 15 or 16 or even older maybe, I would always go to a rose garden, like a British rose garden in our area in Germany where I come from. There was like this English couple or a British couple, and they opened a rose garden where they had English roses and like this English style garden, and they had English tea time there and those little aperitifs, like those little amuse-gueule little foods. And I would always have a high tea party with my family, and I would wear one of those silly hats, you know, those hats that they wear at the horse races. And I just wanted to feel like an English lady. So I don't know why I was so obsessed with it, but I always told my family, I was like, when I'm older, I'm going to move to England and you guys can visit me. Didn't happen. I moved to an English-speaking country, but not England, so ended up in America now. I still love England though. But yes, I have been to London for a week, and that was a couple years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, and I loved it. It was so cool. I would like to go again, but like I said, traveling is expensive. Handy, we call them mobiles, and Hannah always laughs. Oh, mobiles? That's funny. I did not know you call them mobiles. I thought you would say cell phones or smartphone too. Got a scoot for a second, but I'll be back 50 minutes. Sure, I can have a good day in case you won't be back before we're done here. And I know it's an awkward time to have a live stream. If you're in America. In Europe it's late and people are probably already in bed or ready for bed. But here in America it's only 5 for us in Central Time. We're gonna turn up that soup a little bit so it's gonna cook a little faster. And then I'm gonna add the cream soon. My father worked in Germany for 21 years. Nice. In Germany, yay. What did he do in Germany, if you want to say? That's awesome. So, did you ever go to Germany with your father, or was he there by himself? And you were born in Greece? Okay, nice. Very cool. So, do you like living in Greece, or did you like Crete better? Since you were born in Greece, you probably like Greece better, just because you're probably biased. I would probably have to say the same thing if people ask me what I like better, Germany or America. I probably would say Germany, even though I really like both. But yeah, what about you, Alex? Have you been to Germany before? I think you said you were, right? Or you have been to Germany. My memory is not so good. So, where in Germany and for how long? That's cute. It's 5 p.m. afternoon tea. I'm glad you had a lovely time. Yeah, I did, for sure. That was amazing. I would go back anytime. So many countries on my list. I don't know if my lifetime is long enough to go to all of those countries, but I hope so. Also, I got a new plant. The neighbors that moved out put it out in the hallway, so I grabbed it, and I think it's a nice addition to the apartment. I love having plants. I'm not one of those crazy plant people yet. I might get there one day. This one plant up here is just massive. It's growing all over the room, and I don't know what to do with it. I just let it grow, I guess. But it's definitely taking over the apartment a little bit. Hi Nash, good to see you. I did survive the storms. I'm so glad we made it through the first round of the storms. There's going to be another coming on Wednesday. How was it for you in Florida? How was everything? Did you get the winds or just the rain? You have been in Germany with my girlfriend? Oh, nice, cool. Is she from Germany or did you just travel? In München. Very cool. München is beautiful. I love it a lot. I think it's one of my favorite cities in Germany. I don't really care for Berlin a lot, I have to say, or Hamburg, or Hamburg. I don't know. It's just not my vibe, I guess. But München, a lot of rich people live there, not saying this is my vibe, but it's very clean. It has a lot of flowers, very green, and it has a mountain range around it, so that's why I like it. And Berlin can feel a little triste or dull, in my opinion. And all the edgelords is just, I don't know, a little much for me, I think. I'm used to it. We get the thunderstorms all the time. Oh, okay, yeah, Florida probably gets a lot of the tropical storms and all the what's it called, hurricanes, right? So you're probably not freaked out about it anymore. I wish I could say the same. Maybe one day I get more used to it, even though I don't want to get used to it. But I guess the bad weather is just gonna get worse from time to time with the climate change and everything. So nothing we can do about it except for building a storm shelter. That's what I'm gonna do first thing when I have a house on my own, like my own house. Gonna add a little bit more water to the soup. It's looking good. I'm gonna take the chicken out in a second, and then I will get the meat off the bones. I watched your other cooking video with Oscar. He sounds exactly like my old Jack Russell when he barks. Yeah, that howling sound, like a hound dog almost. It's really loud, really cute. Cup of grumpy old man. Yes, exactly. He did never bark like when we first got him, or the first couple of years. So he really just started that grumpy old man thing this year. So I think he's officially an old man now. But I mean, I guess I just gotta get used to it and accept him for who he is, and it's just his thing now. So I'm glad I didn't get the barking for so many years, and now he's doing the barking, so we'll deal with it. I remember in Florida when we went on that manatee tour, where I didn't even see manatees in the end, but that's another story. Oscar was not a fan of being on that boat, so he just kept barking the entire trip through until we picked him up and we carried him around like a baby. So we had him like this and we just rocked him into sleep, and he watched the water. That will be in the Florida vlog. You'll see all that. Colton's arms, or my husband's arms, getting tired from carrying him around, but that was the only thing that actually helped him not to bark. So yes, he is an old man. He is a grumper, but he's a cutie, so can't be mad at him. How are you dogs doing, by the way, Nash? I haven't asked you in a while. I love Bayern. I watched football game. Oh, Bayern München, Allianz Arena. Oh, very cool, nice. Yeah, Bayern München is the most popular soccer team in Germany for sure. A lot of people love it, and they are really good. Some people that are fans of other soccer clubs are a little bit upset at them because they're just so wealthy that they can afford all the good players. So all they do is just buying off all the good players. That's what I heard. So they have all the good players in the teams, and even the teams, like their arch rival teams. So some people get really upset with Bayern München, but I mean, they're doing a good job. They're doing it right, so can't be mad at them. Soup is looking good. I'm taking out the chicken now, and then I gotta let it cool down for a little bit because it's gonna be too hot for me to get the meat off. I don't want to burn the fingers. Okay. Cute. I'll show you Oscar. Oscar, you want to be in the live stream? I got a little shoe box here for the cat. We got new shoes yesterday with the in-laws, so I just left them here for the cats. And Oscar loves his little opossum, his squeaky opossum. It's so cute. He loves nothing more than squeaky toys, as you can hear. He gave him the same attitude as Oscar. He missed him. Aw, I'm so sorry. I believe it. I would miss Oscar too. I don't even think about it. It would make me so sad. But I know he's not gonna live forever. None of us. So I'm sorry, Nash. I hope your two old ladies distract you from you missing him. Okay. That was probably a mistake that I gave Oscar his squeaky toy. You've been to Köln for 1 week, Alex, and Frankfurt for 1 week. Oh yeah, I remember Frankfurt now that you say it. Both great times. Hannah is from Black Forest region, so that will be next to meet her family. She's from the Black Forest region. I'm from the Black Forest region. How funny. Where from, if I may ask? Like, you don't have to say like this, the village or exact location, but from the like Freiburg area, maybe, or do you know? That's interesting. How I just said that yesterday, how small the world is. We had someone here, someone new, that was stationed where my husband was stationed in Germany, and I told him I met my husband there where he was stationed. It's funny how small the world is. And I'm glad you had a good time in Germany, Alex. You love pretzels and beers? I love pretzels too. I don't like beers actually. I'm one of the few Germans that doesn't like beers. I prefer English beers over German beers just because they are a little bit darker. like beers like Guinness, that kind of style. Is it called lager? No, it's not lager. Ales, right? I think ales. I definitely like those much better. If I had to pick, I would always pick an ale over a light beer. German beers are definitely not bad in my opinion. They're definitely better than Americans. Sorry to all my American friends, but in general, I would always pick a different drink over beer. I would prefer cider or wine over beer. We just got back from a walk, nothing special today, just around the neighborhood. Well, I would love to go for a walk in Florida with the beautiful weather and the beach around the corner. So for all of us, that would be like vacation, and you just live there. I'm very happy for you, obviously. And I'm glad your dogs can enjoy the nice weather too. I think it's really good for the old bones to be somewhere where it's warm and humid. I'm picking out the herbs right now for my stew or my soup. So it'll be a little bit more pleasant to eat. I don't want anyone to end up with something like this in their soup. This should be good. Sorry guys for scratching my face the entire time. It's just my hair just tickling my face. It's just this weird length where my hair is sticking in my face. Okay, so the soup's looking like this now. It's definitely thickening up. I'm gonna add the cream now. Okay, you done squeaking? So I got some cream here I'm gonna add. I probably should have checked if it's still good. You know how cream or milk can get a little like clumpy. Imagine I just put that into my stew and all the work would have been for nothing. But I mean, it hasn't been open for that long, so I was pretty sure it's not spoiled. But still, always check just to make sure. Are you hungry, little man? You already had your food. You wanna come here? Shut. I'll pick you up, okay? Let's go. You want a smell? You want some chicken skin? I'll get you some chicken skin. Ooh. Yeah. That's good, huh? Ow, ow, ow. Thick. Now I gotta wash my fingers. Good boy. Fine. Tasty? Yeah? I'm gonna cook you some chicken tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Tomorrow we'll have a little of a cooking stream for Oscar. So I'll make him some chicken and probably some zucchini or squash because he loves that. That's his favorite vegetable. You're welcome to join us anytime. I appreciate that. I would, trust me. Oscar would love to go on a walk with you and the two old ladies. He'd probably be hitting on them, so get ready for that. He's a little charmer boy. He likes to be the center of attention, so he's a little Casanova. Right, Oscar? Germans and Czechs. Cute dog. Thank you, appreciate it. Lager or Pilsner? Yeah, Lager and Pilsner. My husband likes Pilsner a lot, I think. Always such a chilled vibe on your streams. I mean, so easygoing and relaxed, becoming a step of my week and everyone else here. Oh, I appreciate that. That's such a sweet compliment. I really appreciate those kind words. Really. That's the main goal of this channel. Just to create a chill vibe so everyone can relax and unwind a little bit. Just some feel-good content, or you know, just having a nice group of people here where people can vent or talk to each other and just talk about God and the world. As we say in Germany, if you say you can talk about everything, you say God and the world. I don't know if that's the same thing in English, if you say that too, or if you have a different saying for that. So yeah, soup is cooking. Now I'm going to add my meat back to it. So I'm going to get the meat off the bones. What's your work? So at the moment, I work for a local community, and I have a kids group where I plan activities with them, and I cook for a church on Wednesdays, and I also, for the same church, I offer an exercise class for seniors, like for the moment it's just females, like older ladies. And we exercise together. We do some yoga and stretching, and we do some balance, and you know, just making sure they're not losing their balance, and they have like a hand-foot coordination. So we do like a little exercise up here, you know, like rotating our arms while we still like walk, or do like a little, hard to explain. Maybe I'll live stream it one day if you guys want to participate in my senior yoga class or balance class. And now we are getting a little bit more into the fitness, like weights, weight training, a little bit of body weight, and you know, just step by step, switching it up a little bit. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page, or everyone's just fit enough to handle a little bit more of body weight exercise. But yeah, just making sure they're all fit in the older age, because I look a lot into longevity and what other countries do, like the blue zones. I know Greece, like Ikaria is a big blue zone, Okinawa in Japan, and another part of California is a blue zone town or city. And all of them do regular exercises, or go on walks, and they have exercise groups. So I'm just trying to keep the folks here healthy and all turn 110. That'd be the goal. So I'm really enjoying what I do, and I'm glad I'm able to help a little bit, hopefully. And the cooking aspect is also very fun. Just having dinner with everyone on Wednesdays, and just having like a nice community, you know, so people are getting out of the house and eating together. I think that is really important. Since we were talking about cooking, I'm going to have Mag tag you in a video of me making pizza on her channel, and you can see more of Lady and Artemis there also. Oh, she has a channel? Yeah, of course. Please go ahead. Always here to support, and interested in what you guys are doing and what she's cooking, both of you. So I'm definitely going to check that out. Thank you. Appreciate you. And excited to see the cats, or more of the cats for sure. Schwarzwald, the Black Forest. And it's so funny that we're both from the Black Forest. Like, how high are the chances? It really is a small world, as you say. Yeah, for sure. It is. In the end, we're all just brothers and sisters. Not all, luckily. That would be a little bit weird, but you know what I mean. You know, we all have one place where we come from in the end, if we trace it all back. And compared to the universe, the world is so tiny. So yeah, crazy that there's so many enemies out there and people fighting each other, even though we all come from the same world. And I don't know, kind of sad to think about, Could be so much better or different if we all wanted to. Maybe one day. We shouldn't give up hope. Do you guys think one day the world will be a peaceful place for everyone? Or do you think, I think my husband, we talked about that, or we talk about that quite often actually, like those kind of things. He believes that there will always be war, and that's just like a human thing to do, like just part of our nature basically. And I mean, when you look back into history, there really has always been war, and even nowadays there's still wars, which is crazy to think that in our day and age we still do that with all the wisdom that we have and history and knowledge of the history. So I don't know. So maybe he is wrong, because even now we still do it with all that we know about it. So, and all the communication tools that we have, we would have all the options in the world to talk it out, you know, or find different ways to tackle our issues, but we still choose not to. You're the sous chef in Hotel Acrete. Oh, very cool. So you're an actual chef. Wow. Very nice. Now I want to eat your food, Thanos. We will open for the new season. Very cool. Do you have a channel, Thanos? Like, do you have your own YouTube channel? If yes, I'll definitely check it out and learn from you about Greek food. Oh, I love that. And if not, you should definitely consider making one. Meg's channel is largely kitties and gaming, but there are some random bits too. She doesn't really have a unified theme, and I love that. Okay, I can definitely understand that. I'm the same way. I have a really hard time to unify or to really have a theme for this channel, and I really don't want to at this moment. I don't know. I think it'd be really hard to narrow it down to one thing, like just camping or hiking, and then not do the cooking. I think I enjoy all of it. The stray cats and gaming so far I haven't introduced yet, even though I do like gaming sometimes. But I like lame games like Hearthstone, or They Are Billions, and PUBG. I mean, that's not lame, but I don't know. I don't want to start the gaming here too. I think that would get too much, because I already do. My channel is already quite chaotic compared to many others. But yeah, I definitely understand Meg. So I'm definitely gonna check out her channel. It sounds really interesting. I'll put the meat into the soup.
Lime the coconut?
Oh,
Nothing.
thought you were talking to me. Gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese if I still have some. I don't know if I do, probably not. Maybe I do. You had a cuckoo clock growing up, made in the Black Forest. It was so beautiful. Nice. Yeah, that's like our export thing number one: Black Forest ham and cuckoo clocks. That's a very popular thing where I come from. Yeah, I got some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna add some to the stew just to give it a little bit more flavor, and I still have some left from the risotto. I'm just gonna throw it all in. Why not? We're not here to count the calories today. So yeah, this is definitely very hearty. I'll show you. I'm gonna try a little bit. I'm gonna put some in a bowl and I'll try it and tell you how it turned out. I hope it's good. Okay. But that's very cool that you went to the Black Forest, Dawn. Just said that right, Dawn, or is it Dane? Dane, Dawn? Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I'm not good with names sometimes, so. Doggos are happy and fat. Oops. So I'm free to go to the gym. Enjoy your dinner and it looks really good. Thank you so much, Nash, and thank you for bringing up the gym thing. Almost forgot that my husband and I were talking about going to the gym today, so. Oh no, I almost forgot. How terrible. I really want to go. But I definitely have to go today, so we'll do that later. So thank you for the reminder, Nash, and have a great evening and a good gym session. And I hope to see you next time and say hi to the dogs. And I will try my food now. Hi Marco, we are still here, back after eating 4 eggs, less dizzy now. Oh, you were dizzy from being hungry? That's not good. I mean, yeah, you were eating like a couple hundred calories probably in the last couple days, because you said you barely ate anything. And like I said, I was about to bring you some food and drive to Ohio and make you some soup, or bring you some of my chicken rice soup. 4 eggs, it's funny though. My husband could eat 4 eggs too, or probably 10 if he wanted to. He loves them. We eat a channel where anything can happen anytime and anywhere for no apparent reason. I know. We are all aware, and we love that about your channel. I love the theme. Yes, me too. Let's see. Even if it's bad, guys, you know I'm gonna be like, wow, this is the best soup I ever had. I'm kidding. I would actually tell you it's terrible, don't make it. That's good. No, not lying. It's really good. It just requires a little bit more salt. I completely forgot to add salt. But I'm trying to eat a little bit less sodium, so that's probably good. Because I tend to eat quite a bit of salt or salty, and it's not very good because sodium can be really bad for your body. So if you don't, I mean, sodium is very necessary for the body, don't get me wrong. It is crucial, but our bodies were made for sweating and working off that sodium or getting it out of our system again. But people nowadays don't move much except for if they're Nash and they go to the gym. But if you don't work out a lot or if you don't sweat at all, you should definitely not have a high sodium diet. It can be very bad for your heart health. Add a little bit of salt to my soup. Talking about sodium, adding some salt. I didn't sweat today, but I will sweat a little bit later at the gym, so I can eat some sodium today. I swallowed a thing of rosemary. That just tickled my throat. When Hannah moves over in May, we're going to do a small video log on YouTube, just documenting her move from Germany to England to inspire others, we hope, show the journey and challenges. Yay, that's cool. Very good idea, Alex. I'll make sure to check that out. Make sure to tell me when you do that and comment on the video or something so I can check it out. Very cool idea. And I hope everything works out for you guys smoothly and that it's going to be an easy process for you guys. German people are very kind people, very calm. They want to try local food. The children are quiet. I have respect for them. Really? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That the children are well behaved and that they like to try the food. I think so too, for the most people I know, or almost all the people I know, like to try food and are pretty polite, but there's definitely some that are not like that. So, but I really appreciate that you said that, or that you think that. Oscar, you want some more skin? Chicken skin? There you go. Oscar got some more chicken skin. Meg did the tagging. I'm proud of my pizza dough with the pre-fermented yeast. Ooh, nice. I haven't made pizza dough in a couple months. I like to do it yeast, but I don't pre-ferment it. I use the normal yeast that you can get here in America. In Germany, we get those little cubes, those yeast cubes. That's the most satisfying feeling, to touch those yeast cubes. It's kind of dry but wet at the same time. It's like Play-Doh, but way more satisfying. But here in America, I've never seen a yeast dough before, or the yeast cube. I only used dry one here. But very cool. Thank you for tagging me. I'll check it out after the stream for sure. So I'm excited to see it. The soup looks awesome. Thank you so much, Shuriken. It's really good. Salt makes everything taste better. That is very true. Friends that I have, or my friends that couldn't cook in the past, I introduced them a little bit to cooking. I gave them some tips. And that was usually the reason why their food wasn't good, because they never added any seasoning to it. And I was like, of course it's not going to taste good. So yeah, I totally agree. Salt makes a huge difference. Or sometimes when people are like, I don't know, something's missing, you know, when they try their food and they're like, no, something's off, something's missing. Try a little dash of salt, a little bit more of salt, or garlic. That's usually one for me too. Garlic always works wonders. So if you add onion, garlic, and salt, your food will always taste good, in my opinion. English people is absolutely worst. And the Israeli people, really? Or from your experience working in Crete? So Crete is probably a very touristy spot, right? Because a lot of people like to travel to Crete for the summer vacation. So you probably see all kind of people. And it's interesting to hear. I don't think we can generalize it like that, but I mean, if it's your experience, of course that is your experience, and I'm not saying it's not the truth. So interesting to hear. Thank you for sharing. You did not lie, cause liar, liar, pants on fire, and I did not see any flames. Well, you can't see the pants, so maybe there's some flames going on down there. But there's definitely something else going on down there. Look at that assembly. Y'all want some chicken skin? So goofy. Oscar, chicken skin? Good? Rusty, you want some chicken skin? Just kidding. You ate Susie's food, so you're not getting any. Ouch. Yep. It's nice sitting on the ground. No steam. My hair even got stuck to my forehead because of all the steam coming from the soup. It's good for the pores though. People always tell me I have good skin or good pores. Maybe it comes from all the cooking, like all the steam getting into my face. Who knows? Oh no, yeah, Alex is English. Alex, it's not against you. There's just some vacation-y people, you know, that fit into the stereotype. There's definitely some Germans out there that fit into the stereotype as well, like the rude German with the sandals and the white socks. So don't worry about it. It's not against you. Please do ask me. I will let you know when we do. Awesome. And I definitely will. I appreciate it. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate it. I'd love to be able to get fresh yeast, but I can't find it here. Same. I make a 100% hydration dough with dry yeast and a drop of honey. I do the honey too, sorry guys. Just I drank sparkling water before and it's not doing well in my body or my stomach. I can't handle any carbonated drinks, even though I'm German and we drink carbonated water, but come, I could never handle it, but I like it. Yeah, Schatz, you want to sit with mommy? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to read. But yeah, sure, can I add honey to my dough too, and some olive oil. And I really love the flavor of honey instead of using sugar for the yeast to feed on. I do sometimes do brown sugar, but mostly I do honey too. But I'm very interested in checking out your pizza dough. I was willing to learn something new, and I know people all do it differently, all have their own secrets, so excited to check it out. Okay, thank you for the stinky fish breath, so good. How many times can someone yawn in a couple seconds? One more time? One more yawn? No? Okay. He's such a nervous dog. Little fella, yeah. Kleiner Mann. Welcome to the life of Oscar. That's what he likes to do. He likes to play like that. Okay. Another yawn? No, Schatz. Are you sleepy? No. Not sleepy? No. You want attention? Yeah, you want attention. I know. I am not sitting on the ground, but might get grounded on Wednesday. That is funny. That was a good joke. I'll give you that. I hope your wife is not going to be too upset with you. I hope she'll understand, or I'm sure she will understand. Black socks with white sneakers, that's the young guys. But the older folks do the sandals. That was the key word. I'll show you the atrocity that my husband bought at the shoe store. Schatzi, Koten, I'm showing them what you got in the shoe store. Okay. Marco, hold on to your chair. And everyone else.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I know what's only missing, to be honest, English are the worst abroad. Even I avoid them. I don't wanna, I just think they're funny sometimes. When I saw them at the North Sea as a kid, or anywhere else on the beach, just how burnt English people usually get. So I was sorry for them and their skin. But I don't know, I don't think I've encountered rude ones yet. I think I encountered a lot of German rude people on vacation. But I don't think I've encountered English people that were rude to me. Oscar just spooked my cat sitting next to me. I believe it. He definitely has some crazy sounds coming out of him. Okay. Oh man. Those rosemary twigs. Next time I gotta remember to take them out. They're definitely interesting to eat. It's not the first time that I'm eating them, but for some reason, ooh. Nice footwear. Super nice. I love it. I told him in Germany he would not be allowed to wear them before the age of 65. or 60, 59, let's say 59. After that maybe, but never before that. When he brought them over and he said he's gonna buy them, I thought it was a joke. It wasn't. I'll definitely check it out, Rika. I'm not very good with the toppings, so I'm interested or excited to learn something from Mac. Very cool. I have a Converse and Doc Martens too. Not cool. At the same time, one in each foot. No, he wears the Converse first, and then he gets like extra large Doc Martens, and then with the Converse he gets into the shoe. So he has like a shoe like this size. That'd be funny. The German Karen, so to speak of, but that is a paradox in itself. German Karen, there's definitely some out there. I would say they're a little bit different from the American Karens. But yeah. You love them rules. So even I have to work. I mean, I really don't think many men wear them if they're younger than that, or maybe they do. But it's definitely a look. I have to admit that he can pull it off, honestly. So when he wore that yesterday, it weirdly enough did not look too bad. But maybe I'm also biased, you know. So I don't know. If my sister saw that, she would probably laugh. So even if to wait quite a few more years to wear the sandals, yeah, you definitely have to. You gotta walk barefoot instead of the sandals. Because for anyone that didn't know, Marco likes to walk barefoot, which is really good for your health and for your immune system, by the way. Dr. Converses or Con Martens Army? Con Martens. Con Martens sounds really good. Like a con artist. Con Martens. Yeah, it reminds me of con artist. Con Martens. That's a good word. Or a good name. I like that. It's gonna become a new trend. Tevas are okay. I think Tevas, a lot of people that are younger wear Tevas. They look different. They're more like socially accepted. But then again, we shouldn't listen to those silly socially accepted rules, and whatever you want to wear, you should wear. So I don't want to make up those silly rules that you need to be a certain age to wear something. Whatever floats your boat, as I would like to say. Yeah, you get the leftovers from the bones. I have a friend, he moved back to Texas and he was wearing the sandals all the time, and he had some co-workers making fun of him, and I always defended him, and I said everyone in Germany wears those sandals, even young kids and like younger people, and now I'm making fun of my husband for wearing them. So the hypocrisy, right? Oscar. But they're comfortable, so I can't blame him. And I'm glad he likes them, so. And it's just clothes after all. I'm not really into fashion anymore either, myself. Sometimes it's nice to have like a nice fit and, you know, just to feel good. It gives you a good feeling if you feel comfortable in your clothes. But I try not to give it too much attention and try to boost my ego with anything like that, you know. Yeah. Leftovers. There you go. Okay. Trash. I'll try to make all those recipes that I cook in the live streams in a vlog, the ones that I really like. So it's easier for you guys if you want to cook them and remake them. So I think it's just better in a vlog, easier to follow along or to pause the video. And yeah, definitely gonna do that with the soup. It's really good and it's so easy.
Oh.
My husband is watching baseball right now. So, oh, by the way, do you know these? These are so good. Also, talk about chocolates. I feel like I still have that rosemary somewhere in my throat. Oh well. Talking about chocolates, I got one of those Dubai chocolates from a Greek restaurant. They had them in the fridge. So I was so excited to see it because I didn't want to order a whole thing of the chocolate bar for firefighters. For like $24 or whatever that costs. I think that's absurd. So I got a tiny little itty bitty chocolate, kind of this size. The Dubai chocolate. For everyone that doesn't know, the Dubai chocolate is just a trend right now on TikTok or YouTube, anywhere. And it's this chocolate from Dubai that they make with, it's like angel hair, like the stuff that they put in baklava. I think. The crunchy stuff, I forgot the name. Thanos would probably know, but I think Thanos is already gone. And then it's pistachio cream in the middle of the chocolate, and it sounds absolutely delicious. So I'm very excited to try that Dubai chocolate, and I'm gonna do that in another live stream, another time. Sleep grounding. There's mattresses. Oh, you got one in your bed. Nice. Called grounding. Yes. Very cool. I think there's been studies that have been conducted that say that you can fight off a cold or a virus better if you have like ground contact, like if you walk on the ground barefoot, which is crazy. Mosa Rot from Aldi is very good. I agree, I like that chocolate a lot, and it's a little bit cheaper than the Lindt chocolate. Angel hair makes a quiz. It is, I don't know, I've never tried it, like the chocolate, but I'm excited to try it. I remember when cronuts were all the rage. Where are they now? Cronuts? What's cronuts? Did I miss out something? Did I miss a trend? Uh-oh. The FOMO's kicking in. Alex, you gotta educate me. I ate a whole box my daughter gave me. I would have probably done the same. So I'm glad I only got one of those tiny chocolates. My friend always brings me back those Côte d'Or truffle bars from Belgium. I had them before. I have to say, Belgian chocolate is really top tier, like creme de la creme. I think German one is actually really good too. And Swiss is also good, but I think I actually prefer, although there's good ones, good Swiss chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of Lindt. I like the Lindt balls, like these are delicious. They're like definitely top tier. But the bars, the Lindt bars, there's better ones out there, but these little truffles here are amazing. But yeah, Belgian chocolate is so good. I agree. Reverse engineering of a Ferrero. Complex process to make it. Which one? The Rocher, like the Toblerone. For my husband's birthday, I made a Toblerone chocolate cake. It was really good. I never made one before. That was the first time, but I would make it again. think the family is gonna come over soon. So I'm gonna hop off in a couple minutes, guys. I just saw the time. I was like, oops. Ferrero Rocher coconut one. Oh, the Raffaello. I like that one. They're all good. But I think I would prefer the Rocher over the Raffaello. Although it depends. In summer it's really nice to have the coconut one. A hybrid pastry was a cross between a croissant and a donut filled with cream. Ooh, pistachio cream, that sounds good. A croissant and a donut. Hold on. I gotta imagine this. So, was it a croissant in a donut shaped? Like with a hole in the middle? Or was it a donut in a croissant shape? It's hard to imagine the hybrid between that. But it sounds absolutely delicious. I love donuts and I love croissants, so I'm all for it. Too bad I missed the trend, so it's probably not available anymore. I just remember, since you're from England and we're talking about pastries, I remember walking around at nighttime close to the Natural History Museum or National History Museum in London, and there was this little pastry store and it was raining. I was walking around with my umbrella in Notting Hill and I was so hungry, and then I came to that pastry store in the middle of the night. Oh, not that late, it was like 10:30, but pretty late for European standards, and that was still open, and I ate those pastries. It was like something with vanilla pudding or something, and that was one of the best pastries I've ever had. It was also because it was late and I was hungry, and it was just like a cute memory, I guess. But I still remember that pastry. A flaky donut. Google it and make one of your cooking vlog. I think croissants or donuts are really hard to make. Just imagine making a hybrid out of both of them. It's definitely gonna be a challenge, but I'm always up for a challenge. So thank you for the idea, Alex. Maybe we should make a vlog where we try to recreate food trends, like make the Dubai chocolate ourselves, make that cronut, I think that's what it's called, right? And some other food trends. I think that would be interesting or fun. So thanks for the idea. I love talking to you guys. You always have great ideas. And I always learn something new. Very cool. Man, oh man, I need a little notebook next to my phone every time I have a live stream, because I always feel like I need to write something down when I talk to you all. Next time I have a little live stream notebook next to my phone ready to go, to write down all the ideas you guys bring up and all the stuff I want to look up or check out after the stream. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna hop off soon. I really enjoyed talking to you. I would probably still stay here or stand here in an hour. But the in-laws are gonna come over, so I gotta clean up the kitchen a little bit. You know how it is. Alex, you will have that encounter in the Black Forest pretty soon, I guess. So I hope you're excited for it. I really like my in-laws. I got very lucky. They're very sweet people. But yeah, especially as a female, I feel like there's always a lot of pressure on you when the in-laws come over, that the house is in a good order, or I know, it's just societal norms engraved to my brain, which is probably not good, but it's just how it is. Nice idea, and thanks for another enjoyable stream. Good night all. Of course, don't thank me. I thank you guys for being here and being a great company in the kitchen, and thank you so much for hanging out with me and cooking the rice soup with me. And I'll make sure to add the recipe to a vlog. And don't worry guys, the vlogs are coming. It's just like so much family time right now, and I had that storage problem on my phone where I couldn't export my vlogs, so I got that fixed a little bit, halfway. So as soon as the visit or the family's back home, I'll be able to work on all my stuff, so your vlogs will be uploaded soon. And yeah, tomorrow we have another live stream for those that want to hang out with me. We're gonna make Oscar's food again, because it's that time of the week where Oscar needs his new meal prep, because he's been eating really well. So he has like a portion less than usual. He is like not gaining weight, but he's just, I don't know, the older he gets, the more he can eat, I feel like. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I hope you all have a great night. Black Forest is November. Okay, you still got a little bit to go, but definitely exciting stuff. You gotta keep us updated and vlog everything if you can or want. But yeah, have a great night. Have a good night, Ami. As always, the stream is fun and relaxing. Yay, I'm so glad. Happy to hear that, guys. I'm glad I could help you to relax and unwind after this Monday and all the storms yesterday. And I'll talk to you guys soon and see you tomorrow, or when I watch your shorts or videos later. Bye bye everyone. Good night.